Extra. Read all about it. Welcome to Born Without Boundaries. This is the daily tarot predictions for September 11th, 2019. I'm going to use my tarot deck. It's my Talisman and Cauldron deck. And I've cleaned it out. I've refreshed the energies. We're starting fresh and clean. And we're going to delve into the energies for today. The energies, the predictions. I'm coming to you late I'm coming to you late today because I've needed time. I've needed to recuperate. There's been a lot. And so I literally just crashed for 12 hours. I couldn't keep my eyes open. So thank you for your patience with this reading. If you are interested in subscribing to the channel, please do so. We here at Born Without Boundaries are on a journey to be the absolute best and strongest versions of ourselves and to help each other do so. If you're up for that, you are welcome to join the journey. Today is a very special day. Today is a very good day where we have or are called to remember a very, very bad day. And I know that if I asked, leave comments below about where you were when the attacks on the World Trade Center happened on September 11th, you would know. You would know. Even if you weren't in the United States of America, you would know. The area that I live in Connecticut, is almost like another borough of New York. I was very close to everything that happened and knew a lot of people involved or that were working in the city that day. But wherever you were on the globe, I do believe that you knew. You remembered. It's burned into your head. And that's because of trauma. It's because of shock. And there was no, I think, in my lifetime, for me, there was no better example or demonstration of what happens when hate and fear run out of control. How stories that people are told, how the lack of information or the lack of curiousness about a different perspective can lead to people making blanket decisions and deciding to believe in absolutes to the point that they can justify heinous actions. This happens every day on an individual level too, where we decide to believe what we've grown comfortable believing without even stepping outside or looking for another opinion or another perspective, and enable our fear to grow into hatred that justifies being hurtful, being spiteful, being damaging to another human being, including us in the USA deciding that it was justifiable to hate and be prejudiced against all different kinds of Arabic peoples who were citizens as well in the United States of America. To make blanket assumptions about their culture and their religion because we were in fact hurt. People who are victims of heinous acts are therefore burdened on many different levels. Number one, having to deal with being treated in a way that nobody should be treated. And then number two, the tremendous Herculean undertaking of finding a way to forgive so that you don't become what hurt you in the first place. Now, that's the real tricky one. Because we get to this point spiritually where we say, how can I forgive somebody who hurt me so deeply? And the answer is always, forgiveness is freeing yourself from the pain they caused you. It is not the justification or the enablement or the allowing of what they've done wrong. Not the same thing. Holding somebody accountable for crimes committed against you or against your people is absolutely acceptable. Deciding that all people that are similar to them are exactly the same as them is not holding them accountable. It is instead becoming as close-minded and fear-driven as they are. So, on September 11th, 2019, remembering September 11th, 2001, I want us to look at how far we've come in being better people. Better people than we were 18 years ago. Better citizens of the world. And what we do every day to incorporate into our lives the concept of forgiveness and accountability, which can and very actually compatibly do run hand in hand with each other. That being said, I'm going to start the daily reading. Victory. The alchemical reaction of applying faith to hard work and conviction. Acknowledging that we have enough, that we have an ever replenishing source of goodness and healing, which we apply to ourselves first. Deceit. Somebody's stealing away in the night with something that they don't deserve. Moving away. Literally going on a journey, walking away, traveling to get someplace new, away from those thoughts or those old behaviors. Being confused, struggling with faith, having a hard time understanding how I feel, how you feel, balancing, trying to find balance in a very difficult circumstance. because she's blindfolded. But that's how we really establish balance, isn't it? By taking away what's easy and what we normally rely on, and relying on something deeper. So really the Two of Swords is the attempt to connect with faith. Maybe something just not working out. Struggling with work, struggling getting off the ground. Incompatibility. Fertility, health, nutrition, stability, prosperity, self-confidence, strength. Rapid fire, motion, action, quick action, coming in hot. Victory, success. That's one. Aces come after tens. So we've completed a cycle. So aces I love because aces are earned success, earned victory, earned happiness, and the start of new cycles. Acknowledgement from an industry, acceptance into an establishment, marriage, blessings, officiation, validation. Death. Rebirth. Let's review the cards together. Forgive the shake of the camera and my hand in your face. The way that I read my cards is the central card is always the theme, the main mentality, the main concern, okay? Or the main goal. All around it is the cycle. This would be the beginning and this would be the end, okay? So, this is daily energy. This is the energy of the day, of today, 24 hours. Does that mean there's going to be a death at the end of today? No. But hopefully it will mean that we can lay our head to rest, putting things into completion, finalizing things with acceptance and forgiveness. The Magician. Like I said, using that alchemical ingredient of faith and applying it to earth, air, wind. Earth, air, fire, water. Taking that soulful belief and forging them together. Forging all of those elements together into something that is magical. Having enough. Being filled with bounty, being filled with energy, a healthy appreciation. Being prepared and being ready. And then the conflicts come, right? We all start out full speed ahead, gung-ho, filled with faith. Filled with faith and love and optimism. And then comes the idiots. Those examples of the negative sides or the worst parts of humanity that would take what doesn't belong to them, that would take from people that they know need, that would do things because, look, he already has two swords of his own, and he's filling himself up with greed, gluttony, greed. People who just are so insecure, they need to take and glut themselves on resources that other people actually could use. Stealing away in the night or trying our hardest to get away from people like this, or restart our lives in a new place, another journey of faith, because look, they're going into the unknown. They don't know where they're going. They don't know where they're headed, but they're getting away from all those past grievances, hurt, pain. You do take it with you. You do take it with you. It becomes a part of you. But you don't have to stay in the place where it happened to you. Not really knowing what direction to go and just really trying to reconnect to spirit. And this is what I really see. Look, a new moon to another new moon. So this is actually a whole journey of, by the end of today, us really starting over again. Finding the strength to just start from scratch. The central card is all about hard work that you've been doing, but it doesn't seem to be coming into fruition. You don't seem to be acknowledged for it or appreciated for it. Very frustrated. A lot of things stealing your joy or working against you. And then here she comes to give support and give aid and give help. And this could be an actual figure in your life, male or female, but somebody who is abundant and somebody who's healthy and somebody who has a lot of resources to help you out. Quick. The turnaround is happening very quickly. Rapid fire communication, like a speed that maybe was even unexpected to victory. Victory and acknowledgement. Maybe with a Scorpio, from a Scorpio, or that you are a Scorpio. Or all leading to a brand new beginning. The death of the old way, the death of the struggle, and a new beginning, a new start, brand new. And this card, this is why I love the Talisman and Cauldron deck, makes me want to have a margarita. Because it's death saluting, saying, look at all I've achieved, look at all I've done. Thank you. Let me leave the past behind and let me move forward with a new start. And I also love how the crescent shape of the moon is also very similar to the crescent shape of his scythe. So, we can look at the death card in fear, or we can look at it in celebration. What it is telling us is all that kind of tension, nerves, sadness, conflict, by the end of today, you'll be able to celebrate and let it all go. Maybe with a margarita. If you can drink, that's fine. Do it. But please do celebrate all that you've been through. All that you celebrate, all the ways that you've suffered by allowing the suffering to be done. By not thinking that the only way you can honor what you've been through is to keep reliving it. Because that is not true. The way that you honor what you've been through is by living a better life and being a better you and getting to a place that is brand new. That's how we honor our scars. That's how we honor our past hurts. By enabling those things to be the bricks by enabling those burdens to become the bricks and the foundation upon which we stand to reach a higher ground. I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. I'll talk to you later.